Here it is, the records room.
Surf the web, surf the web.
Shut up, Brock, we don't have time.
Parker, wait, could it be?
Could what?
Yes, we sense our other.
Who? Sense who?
It's our other, the symbiote known as Carnage. We must stop him.
Now?
Yes, now. We have no choice.
Great, make more noise. I'm only breaking and entering here. Spider sense tingling. Now what? Spidey, whoever's behind all this. Got symbiotes. These symbiotes must be looking for human hosts.
Plunging into battle with symbiotes other than Carnage and Venom? And hostages? Old Webhead's got his work cut out for him today.
Okay, welcome back. Last time we chased Venom through the sewers, through the subway, and then through the sewers some more. And then we finally made it to his hideout, rescued Mary Jane, and beat Venom in a fight, and now Venom is actually going to work with us for the remainder of the game, because we peacefully explained, key term, peacefully, disclaimer, it wasn't all that peaceful. But yeah, basically we explained that we couldn't have been behind the Science Expo heist because Eddie saw Peter in the crowd. So he knows it couldn't have been Spider-Man that actually stole it. Also, yeah, there's no point in me trying to fight these symbiotes, so I'm just gonna try to free the hostages.
Thank you for saving me.
My real question is, how did they end up in the, how did they end up in the air vent? That's what I really want to know. But yeah, I can't fight the symbiotes right now because I don't have access to fire or sonic abilities. So let's just, you know, navigate around them, jump down and this elevator shaft, and off we go.
If there are two things symbiotes hate, it's sonics and fire, and I'm fresh out of both. Guess I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
So yeah, basically, you can knock the symbiotes off. Like, they do respond to getting hit, but I don't know if you can actually just punch one out. And honestly, I am not going to sit around and waste my time trying to figure that one out. But yeah, basically all I need to do here is kind of just sit and wait on this elevator. But basically, I just need to be on this elevator, and it will carry me to the... it'll kind of carry me to the bottom, and that's where I need to be. So, okay, we just do that. It temporarily just paused that symbiote, and now we have the elevator moving again. And we just got hit by this symbiote. But yeah, I assumed I was going to be the one on this side, because that's the elevator that we're on. It wouldn't make much sense for us to have to use... It wouldn't make much sense if we had to use the elevator on this side to have the one on the other side moving. Okay, now we just open up both of these doors. And run in here, grab a web cartridge, find another hidden comic. Very nice. That's 2 in this episode so far. And that should be the end of this level, I believe. 10 out of 10, made it. And we are making very fast time so far.
Printing press. A symbiote generator. So this is how the symbiotes are being created.
Okay, so I'm going to be totally honest. I know I've said this multiple times in this playthrough so far. I'm not exactly someone who is particularly knowledgeable on the comics. Like, what's the symbiote's deal? Like, are they a mutation? Are they a mutant? Are they like a government experiment gone wrong? Are they an alien? Like, what are they? I don't really know what symbiotes are. Also, I do need to be careful in here, because if I fall onto one of these, if I jump now, I'd just fall into the printing press and die, which would be pretty bad. I would quite like to avoid that happening, really. Also, this also leaves me with another question, that being, hey, if this is being set up in the printing press room at the Daily Bugle, how has no one found it? Like, I get that, because people logically should be coming and going from the printing press room at least a few times a day, right?
Adding this to my webbing will make it burn.
Okay, so we now get this special power. This power-up is quite simple. Now we have a means to fight back against the symbiotes, because it will burn them, and if we hold it for long enough, it will kill them.
Gotta find out what's going on downstairs.
Now we just jump down here. Now that we've destroyed all these generators, we can just jump down here and move on into this next level.
Whoever's controlling the generators has got to be down here.
Okay, gonna be totally honest. This is not what I would have expected the basement of the Daily Bugle to look like. Although, to be fair, I've never really been to... I guess because the Daily Bugle is kind of... I know, it looks like it's... It looks like it works out of a skyscraper. I don't really know what a skyscraper's basement looks like. Either way, there is the fake Spider-Man, the imposter. Insert...
That's cool.
Insert Among Us music here. And now we just... that
Where'd
one...
he come from?
Yeah, that one drops down and you get the like little audio thing of Spider-Man saying, hey, where'd that one come from? To tell you, hey, yeah, you can zip up there. Also, one unfun little thing here is the fact that when you're going into this section and into the little section before it, Venom talks about being really excited to surf the web, because this was the late 90s, this was before the internet was like readily available everywhere, all the time, forever. Also, 10 out of 10, I'm invincible in here because the symbiotes can't see it, and I just want to kill that one because I could. And with that, we are at the end of this level.
Hey, the imposter! The imposter! Come back here! That's the guy who framed me! And the one who stole the technology!
I know that they couldn't have known it would be a meme years later, but come on, the point was right there. Anyway, off we go into this next boss battle.
I gotta say, you look just like me. Except, you're more angry back alley than friendly neighborhood.
Oh, for decades I've wanted to shut that mouth of yours. Finally, that time is upon me.
I will crush you once and for all! No, little spider, you will die!
Is it too late for us to be friends?
Okay, so now we have a boss battle with Mysterio. I remember when I was a kid, I thought this boss fight was super cool, mostly because it operates on several levels. Else, I thought it was just really cool to have a boss this big at the time. To be totally honest, when I was a kid, I had no idea what was going on because I didn't know what Mysterio's deal was in the slightest. Admittedly, even now, I'm not exactly the most familiar with the character, but hey, you know what, I'll leave that one there. Pretty much, what I need to do for this fight is he has 6 conduits on his body. What I need to do is destroy them with the impact webs, and I also just got stomped on, so that's not exactly great for me. I'm quickly going to actually move around real quick and try to find a health pickup, because the second half of this boss fight I remember being quite challenging, and if possible I would like to be on full health if possible. Dodge that. Narrowly dodged that. He is really committing on the stomps. But yeah, he has 6 conduits, 2 on his chest, 2 on his hip, 2 on his knees, and basically all I need to do is impact web them and destroy them. Unfortunately for me, sometimes hitting him can be a lot easier said than done. Okay, now we go into phase 2. Where he'll start shooting lasers from his chest, which can be very dangerous, but we got very lucky there, and didn't actually take any damage until he grabbed us right at the end. However, we do now also need to pay attention to the electrified floors, although we did also find a comic there, and you know what, I'll take a little bit of damage to get a health pickup, because all I need to do is hit him 2 more times, and that should be it. Okay, I said 2, I think it was probably 3 or 4. Either way, we are very close to the end of this boss fight. So, oh, that wasn't great. Actually, maybe that worked for me. Okay, 2 or 3 more hits. Got him.
Right now you're thinking, if only you'd taken that giant act to Vegas instead.
Curse your endless babble, Spider-Man!
Speaking of babble, let's hear it. Who's behind all this?
I'll never tell you. Mysterio may be defeated, but the symbiote invasion cannot be stopped.
Symbiote invasion? There are more of them?
You fool! There will be more than you can imagine. That fog which blankets the city is preparing everyone in New York for symbiosis.
You're the fool, Mysterio. Where? Where are they coming from?
Go then. On the waterfront. Warehouse 65. A secret passage. If only I could watch them destroy you.
Whoever your boss is, he's off his rocker. No one can control the symbiotes.
Correction! No one before now!
Spare me the propaganda, okay? This isn't a game, Mysterio. The symbiotes will destroy everything in their path unless I can stop them.
Okay, so with that, that's this arc kind of done. And now, this is where we get a little bit of an awkward bit, where I end off today's episode here, because as the next episode is going to be the last one, and I kind of just want to get it all very neatly done, meaning today's episode is going to be like 10 minutes long. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode off here. Next episode should probably be a fair bit longer, hopefully. But yeah, I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for more Pokemon, and then on Thursday, we should have the finale of Spider-Man. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.